the men's final. Liam Phillips, Tori Nyhug, Barry Nobles, Mark Willis, Josh Callan, Nagasako, Jaspers and Brett Hauer. Wow, there's a few surprises in there, Kurt.
Yep, if you asked any of the riders who was going to make up the top 8 for the World Championships final, you could you'd just have to roll the dice really after today. But there's a few big names there with Liam Phillips, Tori Nyhug and Mark Willis. Be interesting to see how it unfolds here in the next few moments. Well,
this place will erupt if we get Mark Willis on the podium. Liam Phillips from Great Britain is the first rider. He is in gate number 1, a product of the British system that has been developed around the Olympic Games. And next up is Tori Nyhug from Vancouver, Canada.
Out of lane 3 now is Barry Nobles. He's been strong all day, a bit of a quiet achiever today. He's been staying out of trouble. He's just been doing what he's needed to do. And look, he's in the final on the Elite Men World Championships. Here we go, the New Zealander of Mark Willis. The crowd is going berserk. It's his time to shine, I think. Bit of bad luck this year. Could be his day today.
Josh Callan from Queensland and Australia. No stranger to us here in New Zealand. He's a very intelligent bike rider, as we saw in the quarterfinals. Here we go, the next rider, Nagasako from Japan. He snuck in there, and boy, is he one to watch out for. The next rider up, it's Martin Jaspers from the Netherlands. Big team from Holland. He's the only one that got through.
Yeah, he is. I mean, a few surprises there, but now we go to lane 8, and it's the German of Louis Brethauer. He was very lucky in his semi-final to make it through. He's in the main. Anything can happen now. He's got as much chance as the other 7 riders next to him.
Okay, here we go. The last race on the program here at the UCI BMX World Championship, and it is for the elite men. Who will it be? Phillips, Nyhug, Nobles, Willers, Callan, Sako, Jaspers, and Brett Hauer.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
Brett Hauer, farthest from the camera, and a very bad start for Nyhug. Remember, it's Phillips. Phillips is in the lead. 1 faller, 2 fallers. So this could be anything. And we've got Mark Willis in 2nd place, fighting for the lead with Phillips. Brett Hauer in 3rd place. There's a surprise. Down the final straight, Phillips of the United Kingdom, and behind him Mark Willis of New Zealand, and 3rd will be Brett Hauer of Germany. The champion of the world is Liam Phillips of Great Britain.
Wow, Mark Willis last year, it's a changed man. Last year, Mark Willis, he was sitting in 1st, heading into that 2nd straight. Bit of a mind explosion. He made a mistake. Here, he tied in the back wheel of Liam Phillips. He bided his time into that last corner. He stayed composed, and he's taken the 2nd spot. Tori Nyhug out of the gate there blew a clip straight away. His day's over, but it was Liam Phillips. He's been out in front all day. He had that lane 1 lane choice, and he's made it worthwhile here. He got out in front. We're just entering that 3rd straight now, the Autumn Pool Rhythm section. Mark Willis had a look down the inside. He realised he wasn't close enough. He sat back on the wheel, tried to get him down the last straight, but it's Liam Phillips, all class today. Well-deserved winner.
Well, keep an eye on the Canadian. There goes the clip now. Barry Nobles of the United States and Nagasako of Japan come together. They went down. They were falling all over the place, and 3 riders had sorted themselves out. It was Phillips of Great Britain, Willers of New Zealand, and in behind him Brett Hauer of Germany. Jaspers of Holland was further back, but across the line, Liam Phillips, a very delighted new world champion for Great Britain. Boy, they're on a roll this year in a variety of sports.
Bit of an upset for Liam Phillips at the Olympics. He was one of the hot favourites in his own country. Didn't work his way. Same with Sinead Reid. She's vacant here. But it's Liam Phillips. He will be very, very, very happy with his event today. Rock solid all day. Didn't drop too many laps. He'll be ecstatic.
Wow, he's taking a while to come to grips with it. Here's the result. Liam Phillips, Mark Willis, Louis Brethauer, Martin Jaspers, Tori Nyhug managed to recover from that clip failure and get up to 5th place. Josh Callan, Yoshitaku Nagasako in 7th, and Barry Nobles, the 2 fallers, in 7th and 8th place. Nagasako trying that big dive down the inside on the first turn. It had worked for him in the quarters and the semis. And Liam Phillips is still recovering. What's he done to his hand? He held his hand out Has he hurt his hand? Oh, no. The way he held his hand up, I thought he might have done some damage to himself across the finish line.
It's funny what adrenaline does, but I can tell you right now, he won't be worried about that hand in the next few hours, and when he gets home, he will be stoked with his effort today. The
sponsors' giveaways being thrown across the track. There's Sarah Walker. I hope they're not throwing them at her. And let's go downstairs and talk to our new world champion, Liam Phillips.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, an incredible race from an incredible racer. If you watch a Supercross series, the winner of the first stop this year, now the world champion. Liam, tell us what it feels like.
Oh God, I have no idea. I mean, this has been, something that's been at the forefront of my mind and the team around me. Grant White especially, it's been at the forefront of our minds since the Olympics. We sat down after that race and we decided that this is the race that we were going to go for. So we stayed based in Manchester. We've got a world-class facility there. We get to train indoors every day. And it's very similar to the track that we've got here. It's a little bit bigger, but we always knew that the race was going to be to the bottom of the ramp. And I've managed to come here with pretty much the best physical shape that I've ever been in. And I think that a huge amount of credit needs to go to the guys at British Cycling, from Grant White to everybody else that I work with. This is what you see here is just the end product of so much hard work. And I'm rambling, I still don't know what's going on. So it's been a fantastic race. I love racing indoors. The crowd's been amazing. Incredible.
It's gotta have been an emotional roller coaster for you. Leading up to the Olympics, unfortunately you didn't have the race there you wanted to. Started the season off strong, had an injury, now you're here, world champion. What does it feel like to hear that?
Well, I think that, I didn't race at all in 2011. I went to track cycling, and I think that 2012, I knew that there was a sort of a pocket of guys that were at the top of the sport and spent all winter and pretty much all season, to be honest, chasing those guys. And I think, to be honest, I think that last year at the World Championships I had a really good package, and I think that I could have been successful having, if I didn't crash in the first moto. So, I took a lot of confidence from that race, and I think that going into that race I didn't really believe that I could win. So that was one of the big things coming here, was the fact that I know that I've done the work, and I was just going to come out and give it my best, and if that was good enough to win, great. If not, then I knew that I'd have done everything I could to try and make that the end outcome. So it just feels amazing for all the reward that the hours that are spent training me. It's not just me, it's every other athlete out there that we dedicate our lives to this. And I've been racing for a long time. I've done every World Championship since 1996 in Brighton, and this is the first one that I've won. I've come second a few times, so it feels pretty damn good.
Liam Phillips, world champion, congratulations.
Thank you so much.